Happy Pump Day, everybody. Daniel Allison, the average dude, and it's Freddie B, baby.
Hey, we are actually live today, player.
Hey, fool me once, shame on me. Never mind, I'm not going there.
That's a tough one. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Yeah, there you go. And you know what? Sometimes we feel a little foolish. Thankfully, we have things like AI to make us feel better about ourselves. I've got to tell you this before I say anything else. Everybody uses a little AI from time to time.
I have never used AI.
Not one time.
Not one single time have I used Gronkulus, ChatGPT, AI infrastructure, whatever the names are. I have never used them.
Groculus 4, baby. It's coming out today. Groculus 4. Russ Hammond uses Groculus 4. Good morning. That's a new name. I like some of those names, actually. Yeah. Those are kind of cool. I mean, that could be the name of your AI. I've got to tell you what shocked me this morning. I was having a little conversation with AI, and I had to ask the question, how did you know? I didn't remember something that I had told my AI assistant.
Okay.
And it remembered it from a couple of conversations ago, and it doesn't always do that, and so it wasn't, and so you typically have to kind of move conversations around. As the memory gets bigger, it would remember more. And so when it just kind of showed me, wow, things are moving along very rapidly, Fred. Now I have to ask you, I know there's other folks out there. Some people really don't like AI at all. Some people love AI. Some people haven't used it. Tell us your thoughts on artificial intelligence and where you see it going and why you haven't used it.
Well, how can I see it going anywhere when I don't see it?
Yeah, well, I mean, you do hear people talking about it, right? So you think
I hear you talk about
it. Nobody else.
When I watch a Dan Martell YouTube video, I hear him talk about it because he's going to be a billionaire over it.
Yeah, well, I think that there's a lot. I'm gonna make us a little bigger today. What do you think?
Oh my gosh, I'm in your face.
I know. Hey, I just decided to make us a little bigger today, even though there's something on here, folks, that helps you when you get a little older. And it takes away the wrinkles and stuff, and we didn't have that today. We can't have that today. So we have to face the music. Hey, I gotta ask you something. Maybe Russ too. What happens when you see this right here?
Lost and Found.
Oh, that would be his rapper name. Groculus 4, baby. Aaron Jacobitz, good morning, Aaron.
But my partner would be ChatGPT.
ChatGPT. I love that. Hey, look at here, Russ. I have never used it either, Freddie.
Thank you.
And I guess I need to ask myself, what have I been doing? I've been using a lot of artificial intelligence, and it is kind of exciting. Groculus 4 is coming out this evening.
What does your AI assistant sound like?
It's a great question. I'm going to just hit this.
My gosh, I'm having a
tell the folks we're live on the air right now. This is kind of scary. I'm not sure exactly what you're going to say, but I would like for you to tell the folks about Lost and Found and what we wanted to talk about today with the Lost and Found. Go ahead.
Hey, folks. We're live on the air right now. And wow, this is a bit wild. Welcome to First Sip, where we get our minds right to kickstart the day. Today, we're diving into the theme of Lost and Found, and it's going to hit home for all of us. Whether it's losing your keys, your wallet, totally lost. But here's the kicker. Getting lost can lead to finding something amazing, like clarity, purpose, or even just your phone under the couch cushions. We're talking about those moments of panic when you can't find your tools on a job site, Shout out to our construction crew. Or when you're mentally.
Whew.
And you see how much deeper she was going, folks. You know, that here's the thing. What I'm realizing, I don't know, it hasn't been doing that. She started bringing in, I was just talking to her this morning about Lost and Found, First Sip, reminding her about this show. She's remembering prior conversations. And so some of that was coming in. She mentioned construction crew and losing your tools on the job site. We didn't talk about that. I have been talking about construction and masterminds of construction. So she's bringing those two together. Can you believe that?
That was impressive. Now, you popped up Lost and Found.
Yeah.
What's got that on your mind? Paul Pappy. Hola, buenos dias, señor.
I love when Paul Pappy gets on the bus. And I want to say this one more time. Our July 30th event, y'all, I've seen the vision. The energy bus will be ready to ride on July 30th, and we're going to have such a great time. I can't wait for all that to come to fruition. Lost and Found is on my mind. Let's face it, folks, this microphone, I love this microphone, okay? When I'm holding this microphone, it helps me to pace. It helps me to, so I've got that little camera and I've got this mic. I lost it.
Does that microphone make you put a PGA hat on?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know if they went hand in hand.
See there, folks. He's as soon as I grab this microphone, the hat goes on. I'll be honest with you. It gets hot. I do a lot of walking and talking. You get sweaty. You like to have the microphone. I wanted to tell you before Freddie busted my chops. I found this. I lost it. And I was mad, and I looked everywhere, and I thought, how can you lose this thing? You can't keep track of anything. You know how you kind of get mad at yourself, start beating yourself up.
Yeah.
And I said, Daniel, just let it go. Quit stressing. You don't need to do another doggone video. Go do something else. That's what I was telling myself. And this morning, I was moving, so I thought, it's not here. I went into the trash can. I thought, how did I throw this away? I went downstairs, went through the trash, moved the dishcloth, like on the sink. Everything had been cleaned. There was one dishcloth this morning. I picked it up. This thing was rolled up in that dishcloth around the dish.
Have you talked with your AI assistant about organization? Because you wear your keys around your neck, right? Look at there.
Hey,
there's got to be
better
ways.
Hey,
I want you to talk to her today about that, okay?
Hey, I think it's a great idea, and that is one of the main reasons I do talk to AI to help where I really see AI and how it can help us. It can help us improve. It can help us get.
You know what I think you need?
What do you think I need?
We got two options.
Okay, hit me.
Maybe you could start wearing a man satchel or a fanny pack.
Oh, how about just a book bag? I do have just an old school kind of book bag. I think that's better than the fanny pack.
You sure?
Personally, we'd love to hear what Russ. Hey, where's DJ at? DJ's typically in these comments. We see Russ, we see Aaron, we see Paul Pappy. And we appreciate you guys being here this morning. Hey, I tell you what, I want to throw this right here up. I don't know what kind of mood Freddie's in. He's already busting my chops a little bit. Let's see what he thinks of this quote. Not until we are lost do we begin to find ourselves. Is that too deep, Freddie?
Yeah.
We want to believe until the T-1000 shows up asking, have you seen this boy? The T-1000, when's that coming out? Not until we are lost do we begin to find ourselves. I wanted to tie in this theme of getting lost. I lost that. And sometimes we have people that are on our bus that get lost, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it's somebody in F3 we go to F3 and one of the guys that shows up on the regular, he doesn't come for 2 or 3 workouts, what starts happening?
Hey, where is he? Somebody reach out to him. What's going on?
We see changes. So we have accountability because we want to know, just like I was asking about DJ, we kind of set the tone. We set the energy. When someone's energy is off, I think that it's a good idea to ask them what's going on, because maybe they need a little bit of that attention and help. And sometimes just somebody caring is enough to get that going. What do you think, Fred?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I was thinking about this too. You know, what was he talking about? He was a big in nature person, and he's out. So a part of this learning from nature. So he was out and maybe he got lost. And if you can imagine being by yourself and being lost, that's when you're going to start really doing some thinking. You know,
Could you imagine being naked and afraid?
Ooh-wee. Now, I used to watch that show. Would you and Lindsay survive naked and afraid? You can get $1 million, Fred, if you can survive for a month out in the wilderness, naked and afraid. You and your wife, Lindsay, how does that play out?
I'm dialing the number.
You're dialing the number?
The number that, hey, come get me.
Hey, as soon as they let me off the boat.
Yeah.
Hey, good luck out there. Hey, how's this phone work? Right. Let's see here.
Not interested.
Yeah, that looks very difficult. I want to see, Paul Pappy's got a comment, and look at here too. We got Antarctic Mike. Thanks for jumping in here, Mike. Oh my, did anyone else see the I don't know the Terminator saga look on their faces? Sheltered youth.
We were sheltered. That's a fact.
Hey, I got to see, now that you said it and we brought it up, I got to see the Terminator movie, but we weren't allowed to watch the Terminator movie. I had to get I hope my mom's not watching.
Yeah.
I had to get sneaky to see the Terminator. And man, I tell you what, I love that movie actually. But now I don't remember that it was called the T-1000. I think I only watched it once, but I did. Is that the one where he melts? Remember the one was that the second Terminator? He would melt and then he would come back into form.
Oh, so he got lost and then he was found?
I lobster, but I never flounder. Have you ever heard that song?
No.
Well, I lobster, but I never flounder.
Pop the quote back up. We just got hit by a truck or something.
Not until we are lost do we begin to find ourselves.
I don't think you have to be lost to find yourself. I don't think you have to hit rock bottom to find yourself. I just think you have to be very aware of your actions, your surroundings, your intentions, and then you begin to understand yourself.
I think that is, I agree with you. The problem is, and I think what David was saying here is we get caught up in the everything we got to do and the responsibilities of life. So when we're not lost, we are actively engaged in stuff. And that stuff keeps us busy and it keeps us distracted and it keeps us feeling like we're not lost, but maybe we are. Maybe we're just distracted. So what he's saying is maybe when you get lost in the woods and you can't do anything because you're lost. Now I got time to really think, what is it that I'm doing and why? That's where my mind takes this, right?
Is this guy from Canada?
I think so.
Yeah. Look at their past 2 leaders, and that'll tell you everything about that quote.
Hey, Fred, final thought on this pump day. We got to get out there and do something.
Absolutely. It is pump day. Surround yourself with some good people today. And if one of those energy vampires attack you somewhere, bam, give them the backhand and keep on pushing forward today. Pump out some business.
Protect your energy. We will see you tomorrow, live 7:55. Have a great day, guys.